Welcome back to Great Day, my friends. You know, holiday shopping, it can be very stressful for a lot of people, but it shouldn't be, doesn't have to be. Chad Lane from the St. Louis Antique Mall joins us this morning to help take the stress out of shopping this holiday season. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
We had Chad in a couple weeks ago, and it was so much fun. And again, some of the products you brought from your shop, just so cool, and we were reminiscing during the break. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we talk about any of that, remind us why we're giving gifts this season and how consciously reminding ourselves of that can help relieve some of this stress, right?
Totally. You know, sometimes you're looking for inspiration and trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do and that sort of thing, right? Yeah. But instead, if you take inspiration from the conversations that you have with people, right? Like, what is the purpose of gift giving? It's letting someone know, hey, I value our relationship. I value the things you value, right?
Yeah.
And so, for instance, we were just talking about this here, right?
Oh, this is a beaut. Yeah.
And it's funny how gift giving can spark conversations. Like, we just talked about shooting the duck and the limbo and
Roller skating
Ghostbusters
when we were kids.
Right. You know, and so when we remind ourselves of the things that we did as a youth, it sparks conversations and it's enjoyable, right?
And this is special. This is not something that's going to collect dust in the basement. That's really meaningful, especially if you've had conversations with the person about reminiscing on things.
Roller
like
skating,
that.
right?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like one of those common things we can all think about. There's a lot of stress, I think, over how much do I spend? Am I spending the right amount? Am I spending too little? Am I spending too much? What advice do you have for someone that thinks like that?
Well, again, you're back to, like, if you can find something that someone enjoyed, and that's just a matter of listening to people, right? Then, for instance, my wife loved strawberry shortcake as a kid.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Does it matter that I found this for $2? No, because she looks at it and she goes, and she smells the fact that after 40 years it still smells like strawberries, right? And so it's just...
How cool is that?
Yeah.
I love it. There's so much waste around the holidays. Let me throw the stat out. Americans throw away an extra 25 million tons of garbage between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Think about that for a second. Give us some ways to reduce that.
Well, as Mr. Monkey's demonstrating over here, right?
I'm glad you brought up the monkey in the room because we've all wondered. He's holding that gift very nicely. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he appreciates that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Americans, if we simply wrapped presents with, say, comic books, right, which you can pick up for $1, you know, if we each did 2 or 3 presents only, each family, we'd save enough paper to cover 45,000 football fields.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy. And it's readily available. We're throwing it in the trash or the recycling bin anyway.
That's totally right.
Remind everybody, where can they find you and these eclectic, wonderful gift ideas, and what are your hours?
I appreciate that word.
No,
eclectic.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean that in the best possible light.
Eclectic maximalism.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for, right?
Nice.
Yeah, at St. Louis Antique Mall, 9715 St. Charles Rock Road.
Okay.
We're open 11 to 7 during the week and 10 to 6 on the weekends.
Listen, you want to make sure you're not going to duplicate somebody else's gift. Let me tell you, this is how you make it happen. Chad, thank you so much.
You bet, sir.
The St. Louis Antique Mall, as he mentioned, located at 9715 St. Charles Rock Road, 11 to 7 on weekdays, 10 to 6 weekends. Visit antiquemallstlouis.com for more information. Good stuff.